Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 3. Okay, so we are back at the Citadel to return to Bryson's lab. We've gone ahead and we've made our way, well, from here a couple of times. The last one being to try and find his daughter. She has some information, she's zipping back, and we had to pass on the bad news that her father has passed. But with any luck, we'll find the Leviathan.
Hello? Anne? You here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. This is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
So, a little obscure, but alright. We'll see if she has any idea where this darkness is from. Alright, yeah, let's just go ahead and have a chat.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Hey Lola, need a hand?
Oh. Okay, apparently James is here to help out. Alright, is there anybody else that we've missed who's now unexpectedly here? Actually, you know what? We have a map. No. Okay, maybe we don't have a map. Alright then, I suppose we may as well talk to James. I'm guessing he's here for a reason, so we should talk to him.
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
Although that Reaper head seems to be quite intent on focusing on James.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting...
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie,
Energy signature locked in, waiting for activation.
you sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You're a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There's no war. There's only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it. Anne. Anne, are you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Okay, so gonna go ahead and scan some locations. I guess we could have possibly figured out a little bit closer to where it's coming from, but we're not going to risk it any further. It's not like we can't fly around and do a bit of searching. So back to the Normandy. And once again, we get to jump through the mass relay. So let's have a look at our galaxy map and figure out exactly what's going on. Let's leave orbit here. And we're going to need to figure it out. So we've got a couple of... Oh no, that's the Horsehead Nebula. So we've got... Okay, Sigurd's Cradle, 44%. Okay, so we're scanning for Leviathan there. It is held by the Reapers. I'm not seeing any other locations open up. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, wait. Kite's Nest is at 77. That feels like a bit of an issue. Let's go ahead and we'll sort that out as well. I'm guessing there's more locations for us to scan there, which we're normally pretty good at making sure we get 100%. Wait, the Abyssal... the Shrike Abyssal, is that 50% as well? Okay, maybe there's some more systems that have opened up that I am not aware of. So if that is the case, we may as well quickly... You know, we'll quickly go ahead and we'll scan there. I know that we're trying to find the Leviathan, and it's not exactly the direction that we need to go. But at the same time too, the fact that we now have places open to us is a little bit peculiar. So let's see, where have we got? We've got a place off to the left. We'll quickly go ahead and fly over there. We will use the controller, of course, because we know that that is the far superior way to scan these planets. So that's our first asset recovered, which is some fuel. And then... Hang on a second, we'll try and keep an eye as to where... I don't know. Alright, there we go. That is all before the Reapers have found us. We'll quickly go ahead and ping whatever this is and keep on moving. Alright, so that is... Oh, Governor Grothin Pasnes. Okay. No idea who that is, but I guess it's a good thing for us to find. Let's quickly go ahead and bail from the system.
Evasion successful.
That is 100% from Kite's Nest. Let's go ahead and zip back to the relay. And we will find what was left of those last couple as we make our way to the Leviathan. You never know, if we find something very nice, that could be very good. So, let's just double check. Where was the other one? I think it was further up. Not the Crescent Nebula, although that is at 0. Might need to double check that on the way back. Oh, there it is, the Shrike Abyssal. Okay. What do we have? Okay, 100% of the assets from here, and we have 2 more locations. Alright, I do wonder whether these have just opened up as we were searching for the Leviathan. It did look like somewhere that the map was showing with some of our earlier ones, so I'm guessing it has just opened up. We'll go ahead and do a quick scan through the asteroids. Alright, no sign there, and then we'll quickly go through here and see if we can find one of those things searching the manual way without alerting the Reapers. After all, given... okay. We'll have to probably come back for that, would be my guess. It is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll search a couple of planets all at once. Alright, we've found an asset. 400 fuel's not bad, that's 50%. I'm going to go ahead and assume that... No? Not enough, and it looks like the Reapers are not actually popping up. Well then, I guess we can scan as much as we desire. Aha. Okay, so we must have just missed it. Vorcha Labor Team. Alright, well we'll take that too. That should work. I'm sure they just want to get out of this, so easy enough to do. Alright, 75% of the assets. That should mean that there's 2 more left here, and that will be all we need. And I'm thinking it should be fairly easy to find. Let's go ahead and scan these 3. Ooh. That's a little bit troubling. Just checking near where the Reaper pops in, because there's often stuff near them.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, well, we found the 2 anyway, so that's all that matters. We'll pick up the fuel, and we will be able to search Heshtok. Alright, well then, let's go ahead and get out of here before the Reapers make their presence known. There's no point in sticking around. Alright, so Void Devil's Fighter Wing. Alright, well, that sounds useful, I suppose. So let's keep on moving. Alright, so that is that. Let's head back to the mass relay. And that should be more or less all the systems that we've searched. We'll double check after we deal with the Leviathan whether there was, what was it? I think it's the Crescent Nebula? Yeah, but either way, we'll get to that when we get to that. We're heading back over here. 44% goes to show that we have a majority of things to locate, but I do not remember how many things we've already picked up. So, we've got everything that we need here. We need to head... Okay, we've got 3 locations. Let's start... Let's go in a clockwise direction. We'll start down at Mill, head up to Lanal, and then Tospet, or at least I think that's what it said. Yeah, or Tosford. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, we'll go ahead and we'll scan here. Alright, so that looks good. Alright, Husk Neural Map. Okay. Curious. That's half of the assets. Let's go... We'll check out over here. Oh, and it looks like there are no Reapers hanging out. So we again have a little bit of free reign with our scanning. Well, that is very good. Maybe the Leviathan has them a little bit spooked. Who knows? Alright, search unsuccessful. Scans of the planet's surface show no evidence of Leviathan's energy signature. Continue your search.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Okay, so that's everything there. Let's head up as we said we would. We'll cruise on in to try and save some fuel. Alright, let's go. I guess we'll hit these 2 planets at once.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, okay. That was convenient. What do we see here? Well, Dextro rations. That'll be handy for our Quarian and Turian friends. And it looks like we've already picked up the other one here. So we don't need to continue our searching too far. No signs.
Of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Okay, well, that's pretty much of everything. We just have one more place left. I don't know whether there is one specific spot or not, whether you fly there first or whether it's one of those things where it's always the last one that you check. But either way, we'll make it work. So...
I found something.
Okay, so we've got one on the planet. I'm guessing that's probably the planet we need. I'm going to do another quick scan around because I wouldn't mind some more fuel. Okay, but it looks like that could be everything. Alright, well then I guess we'll just go ahead and check it out. So 2181 Despoina. Alright, let's go ahead and scan. Search successful. Okay, scans reveal a faint trace of Leviathan's energy signature. Closer examination required for confirmation.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Alright then, well, this planet was only spotted recently by human space probes, and no records indicate it has been explored since. Scans indicate it is covered in an ocean of liquid water and has nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. It is highly likely to have at least some photosynthetic life. Alright, cool, let's go ahead and give it a go. Alright, so we have a squad. Let's bring... Yeah, I think we'll bring Javik and Liara. Again, someone from the previous cycle, and a... what do we call them? An archaeologist. So that should work out well. We might find out something very useful or have some specialized knowledge. It's not like Edie's not on the comms, so that'll be fine. Also, our weight reduction is not too bad, minus 25%. We did buy an upgrade for the Raider. I'm pretty happy with that as far as the weapon's concerned, so we're going to keep that. And we're going to leave the rest as is. As for our points, we still need one more for Liara and one more for Javik, so we will leave that be for now.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Given the circumstances, what are we expecting to find down there?
Bryson's team called it a Reaper killer. From what we've seen, it doesn't want to be found.
It doesn't have a choice, we're here.
Yes, but then what? If this is a Reaper, how can we ally ourselves with it? They are monsters, never to be trusted.
Nobody says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater.
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible?
The Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out. Status!
Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Everyone all right?
I've survived far worse, Commander.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Look at all this. Whatever that pulse was, we're not the first to get hit.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
Alright, well, it looks like we're waiting for shuttle repairs. Can we jump down and investigate? Yeah, okay. Gotta wonder what else has disappeared over the years. Alright. Datapad log Anton Brooks. The hulls will hold, that's what they say. Whatever God watches over Ezo, prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. Well, we're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle, what downed us in the first place? Kunshan says it wasn't lightning, but some kind of pulse. A directed energy weapon seems likely, but where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole ocean is silent. Tonight the techs are going to try and reroute the power to get a good mass drop before getting thrusters firing. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours. Judging by the looks of things, I'm guessing they didn't. Alright. M55 Argus. I don't know what that is, but I'm mildly curious, so you know what? Why not? We'll go ahead and we'll equip it. It looks like an assault rifle. Oh, and it's a burst rifle. Okay, well, I already regret my decisions. That's, my bad. Alright, well, either way, we'll make do with what we've got. So, that's that. Let's head off to the side here.
This is a place of death. Those ships look like they've been drifting for years.
Alright, let's see what we can find. What's this? Pure ESO samples? Money's never a bad thing. We found a weapon as well. Cranial trauma system. Okay, let's make sure that we thoroughly investigate things.
It's one of the artifacts. Explains why no one gets out of here.
Alright, let's quickly survey things. We're not going to get close to that artifact just yet. I feel like that could cause trouble. Oh.
Reapers! They were right behind us!
Uh-oh.
Protect the shuttle!
Alright, survey data. We will collect that. Star charts. Let's pick up all of this if we can.
Cortez, situation?
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Alright, not quite as useful as I'd like. Let's bring back out that shotgun. At least that's reliable. Actually, we can't make our way through there, so maybe work our way back around.
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
Oh, hang on. Let's steal the med kit, and no data pad yet. Whoops. That's alright. Oh, that sounds bigger.
Development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Alright, let's quickly go ahead and try some trouble there. There we go. We got him. Whoop. Okay, we got one of them. Let's quickly go ahead and do what we can.
Give us some cover fire!
Oh, that's Javik, not a cannibal. Alright, and of course, we should probably get Liara to use her warp ammo. Alright, no more on the map. Yet. Oh, hang on a second, here around the corner. Cortez can fire at them, that's fine. Let's go ahead and leave them be. Let's quickly go ahead and rearm another artifact. Ooh. Okay, it's almost like they're pearls. I guess that kind of makes a bit of sense for an ocean place, right? Very, similar aesthetic.
Cortez is in trouble! Get to him!
Hang on. Let's see if we can help out Cortez here.
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Alright, he's under fire. Let's keep moving. We don't want to... Alright, jump. I guess he's kind of alright at the moment. We'll work our way up with some cover. Sort of. Alright, that'll have to do. Let's see. Can we go ahead and pull all of the you guys? There we are. That'll work. Oh, Cortez is actually out and shooting.
Okay, we're clear!
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Okay, well, we have to talk. Alright then, well, we will get to that when we can. Can we find any extra salvage on our way to the shuttle? Either that or the damage is a little bit more serious than originally anticipated. Oh, ultralight materials. Very nice. Alright. Ooh, Hydra missile launcher? Oh, we'll pick up these.
Status.
I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model, military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Wait a minute. Are we seriously considering?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
It appears we
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. You can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Alright then, well, let's take the power cell. Yeah, alright. Got a few enemies, nothing too crazy. We can probably let our friends handle that. Anybody else gets close, we might start dropping a, okay, you know what? That's fine. Let's just go ahead and use this Hydra launcher. That looks like full power. Easily dealt with. Alright, let's go ahead and move on up. Alright, 40% is pretty stable.
Here they come! Get another power cell, Shepard! We'll hold them off!
Alright, let's go ahead and throw those whiff grenades. Alright, let's move up to the next one. Oh, and it looks like it loses charge over time. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We can make this work. Alright, we'll pick up that. Let's go ahead and get a reload and then move. I don't know. Let's head to this one here. Alright, 75%. Oh, I could have sworn I heard a brute. Oh, yep, there is definitely a brute here. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll see what we can do. We'll get the reload going. Come on, another power cell. Oops. That's what we were after. Alright. There we go. Let's get that reload going. Oh, let's move back to the power socket.
Cargo doors are opening, Commander. That mech is all yours. It should still have weapons capability.
Weapon capability. Okay, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh. Alright, let's just quickly double check these other things.
Get to that mech, Commander. We could use that.
Okay, it doesn't really do much of anything. We can just destroy some of them. Let's get on in. Alright, kill enemies. That I can do. Alright, so we have rockets on right trigger, autocannon on the left. That'll do nicely. Good thing we got some homing. Yeah, alright, let's get rid of that husk. Let's get rid of you. That should be pretty good.
Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Alright, let's quickly get to Cortez. Oop. Can we climb up? Yeah, okay. Just takes a little bit as it mantles up whatever terrain issues it seems. Alright.
Alright, Commander. Let's get you out of there and I'll do a systems check.
Commander, risk is rarely a hindrance. But this plan, even I would hesitate.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch. Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comm link.
I read you. Here goes. Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Good. Getting some comm interference on this.
Copy that. Cortez? Cortez! Finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. The suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
Okay, well, it looks like we're very dangerous at our pressure gauge. But we're going to have to just see that this holds out because there is not much we can do. We are down here for a while. Alright. Got some
Scanner
flares.
indicates the probe is below my position. Look for a way down.
Alright, let's see if we can drop safely. Which feels a little bit silly considering how far we've already fallen.
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Alright. That's never a good sign having to reroute power to make sure that we have enough to get back home.
Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there. Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop. Can't see anything just yet. Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Alright, well, we are very far down. Over 3 kilometers, that's decent depth. Actually, yeah. Looks like we're a good 2 miles deep for those who speak in those rather than kilometers.
What is that? happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. For the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful than they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design, each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments. You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle
watching, you know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all. I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Shepard's back! Cortez, status!
We're good to go. I don't know what the commander did, but the pulse is offline.
Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound!
Shepard! Goddess! She's freezing. Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back. I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like
like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have a part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Anne. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hackett out.
Okay, well. That is quite good. At least that's one less Reaper for us to deal with. It looks like Dominate is now available in the medbay. Okay, so I'm assuming that's because we chatted to them. They've given us the ability. Okay, that's really good. So what have we got? Alcohol Flotilla. We've got a few more things. A governor that we saved. Oh, a Batarian fellow. Okay, that's good. We've got the fighter wing, the Vorcha labor team, and the enthrallment team. Okay, so very good. Looks like a mixed species team of special operations soldiers have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan's artifact behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of the Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, and if given enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. The team's major limiting factors are the small number of artifacts and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon for fear the Reapers might develop a countermeasure. Wow. Alright, well that's good to know. As for the Alliance, we've picked up some more ships for a few of our fleets, and we have Dr. Anne Bryson as well. As for the Asari, we now have a husk neural map. Okay, so we've been studying some of the brains and trying to figure out the strengths and weaknesses. Very useful to know how they operate. The Crucible now also has, let's see, the Jovian dissertation. Yep, we figured that out earlier. And then, yep, radiation shielding sheath. Not bad. As for the Turians, who else have we got? Some dextro rations. Okay, well that'll be very helpful. We'll go ahead and make the most of those. Wow, okay, well that was interesting. We'll have to go ahead and search out some of those star maps that we picked up on that mission in the next one. We'll jump back into the galaxy map and we'll quickly search those out as we head back to the Citadel. After all of this, I think it might be time for us to get a little bit of R&R. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.